All right, let's do another generative fill expand. I'm going to click generate. I'm going to use my own image. Once again, I'll be providing with images, but you can always use your own. In some circumstances later on, it might help to use the same images because I'll be going through a very specific series of steps. But in many circumstances, up until now, you probably could have used any image. So I'm going to grab this one here. Once again, I get my free images from Pexels or Unsplash. I'm going to drag that up into here. I got this image here, and I want to, let's say I want to add like some text over here on the right. Okay, so I'm going to click expand, and I'm just going to grab it from the right and drag it over about that much, right? So got that grading, that metallic grating there. And we're going to do a free form expansion. And we're going to, now if I click, I can snap it to one of these um, settings. But I'm going to click generate. There we go. And now it's going to take that pattern. It's going to push it over to the right. And then I could take this and drop this in and use it to have the gentleman over on the left, and there's my image over on to the right. And it did a pretty good job. Actually, I think the first time I did it, did a better job. Let's see here. That's what that one looks like. That one looks good. That one's the best. And it's really kind of interesting that it gives you the option of three. Hey, which did I get what you're did I understand what you were looking for? Um, and it's this weird thing where it's making these manipulations, but it doesn't really understand what in my opinion, it doesn't really understand what it's doing. It doesn't understand that that's a wall or that's a person. It just makes shapes, and the shapes have to make sense in the context of what these other shapes are. And so it's a fascinating thing because there's intelligence is truly artificial. It doesn't understand the meaning or implications of what's happening like we do when we connect with. I'm getting philosophical here, so let me stop. I'll just say that when we connect to a piece of music, or we connect to a piece of art, or we connect to a dining experience, or a friend, or a lover, or we have a deep conversation, or a hug, or we laugh or cry. This doesn't have that. It just spits out images, and it doesn't understand what the images mean, but it can do what we need it to do. All right, let's stop here.